Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Harshita and today's video is MCS inductions. So that's Moot Court Society of Jindal Global Law School and the inductions are going on right now. So we got our moot proposition on 4th August and today is the 13th. I read the proposition for the first time yesterday. So I am kind of very late, but I am late because I had many things going on and I will update you all once it gets finalized. And secondly, because I was not sure if I wanted to do the inductions this time because I wanted to apply for the open calls rather than doing the inductions. But fall moots are generally really nice, so I think I'm just going to do the inductions and take my chances, see if I get into the society again. So yeah, it's the 13th morning right now. I'm going to read the proposition again and I'm going to start my research. I just technically have 6 days, but because today is a Saturday and I have like 3 days off, Saturday, Sunday and Monday, I am hoping to get a lot of things done in these 3 days. So yeah, let's go start with the moot. Okay, major updates on the moot court. I shot the last bit, I think on Friday or Saturday, I'm not sure. And we got a 2-day extension on the moot. The first day I started researching, I was researching for the wrong side. And then once I started researching for my side, it was getting pretty difficult. So then I thought of not doing the moot, which is not okay. But I am going to do the moot. Today is a Tuesday. It is 16th August. I still have 5 more days to submit my memorial, which honestly if I suggest to people is not much. Give it at least a good week's time to do your entire memorial. But I found some new aspects to the arguments and I'm gonna go do the research right now. Hopefully I'm done with the researching bit soon so that I can start writing. This time we have 3 issues and we only have to argue for one side. Okay, so let's go do research.
Let's live it up, yeah, let's live it up, love. Let's live it up and so it seems that stuck at a red light. When I look on over, I see you. Maybe it was just right. Maybe you were thinking, I just can't tell. The moment that I saw your eyes, I knew that I fell in love with you. Baby, I could touch the sky forever, always. When it's just us two, no reason to turn the lights out on me.
Hi guys, so it's Thursday today. It is 10:10 p.m. right now. I just had a bath. I came from basketball and I am pretty behind in my moot. My submission is in 3 days and so far I've only done 2 sub issues in the entire memorial. So I have 2.5 issues left, but we have the entire weekend to ourselves, so I'm a little positive that I will be able to finish it. I am going to finish it because I've put in a lot of effort to do this. But yeah, I have to finish some of the sub issues right now. So I'm going to get to work. Okay.
So let's live it up, yeah, let's live it up, love. Let's live it up and so it seems that. Let's live it up, yeah, let's live it up, love. Let's live it up and so it seems that.
Hi guys, so it's Saturday today. My submission is tomorrow. It is 11 p.m. already and I have been doing this moot since 12 noon because I had a class in the morning and then I was on this on and off. So I still have a lot to be done. I have some citations left. Formatting is done from my end because I am tired right now and I cannot think of arguments. So I decided to finish my formatting. That is statement of jurisdiction, prayer, statement of facts and all of that, so that I can focus on my arguments tomorrow because tomorrow is my last day. The moot is honestly very complex and I know so many people who have like decided to not do it because it's so complex. but I'm gonna submit it however and see what happens at the end. Right now I think I'm gonna head to bed because I'm really tired and I need to finish this off tomorrow. But yeah, I've been on this since morning and I have made progress. And yeah, let's finish this off tomorrow.
I saw your eyes. I knew that I fell in love with you. Maybe I could touch the sky forever.
Hi guys, so I'm just gonna be answering all the questions that you've asked me about MCS and mooting in general. So let's go. So which moot are you doing right now? I am doing the Moot Court Society Inductions of my college, that is Jindal Global Law School. How to start your research. So what I generally do is I read the proposition really well. I mark the important things that I think is important and I specifically research on that. And mostly I start my research with either framing the issues if the issues have not been given in the moot court proposition, or researching on the issues. So the research starts directly from what the issue is, and as much as you start researching, you will find the different things that are connected to the issue, which is how your research gets expanded. To start your research, it would be according to the issues. And one tip that I would give while researching is bookmark the pages or the resources that you found to be helpful, and also create another Word document and copy paste the important things that you think you can use in your argument, with citations of course, so that you do not have to keep going to the website to find the material that you had found useful. Things that beginners should keep in mind. One thing that you really need to keep in mind when you're doing a moot for the first time is that it gets really exhausting, it gets difficult, and it also saturates you to a point where you cannot do it. I have done 2 moots and it honestly did get to me while I was preparing for the moots. It gets very tiring, so you have to mentally prepare yourself before it starts that you cannot leave it in the middle, because at the end of the day the moots are worth it and you learn so much and it is an entirely new experience. So if you're a beginner, you need to prepare yourself that you have to give it your all and that you cannot leave it in the middle. Second thing is that you need to be ready to do a lot of research. It is not a simple answer that will be to the point. There will be a lot of interconnected things to the issues, and the competition expects you to do an in-depth and good research, because for the orals you cannot argue anything that is not already written in the memorial. That is a standard rule that I have noticed, but there are specific rules for specific competitions as well. So you need your memorial to be perfect and you need to cover everything in your memorial so that you have that thing that you can argue in your orals as well. Another thing to note when you're going for a competition is that even if you have a group of people that are doing the competition together and you divide the issues amongst yourselves, it is not that you cannot know what the other person has in their issue. If you're doing issue 1 and the other person is doing issue 2, you have to make sure that you know the issue 2 as well, because the issues are more or less interconnected and they logically flow to a certain point, and it is necessary for you to know what the entire memorial is about and what the entire case is about. What are your contentions and what are your arguments as a whole, and not just issue wise. How to prepare for a researcher's test. So in the first moot I was a researcher and in the second moot I was a speaker. So in the second moot we did not have a researcher's test, so I don't know much about it. And in the first moot I don't think there is anything to prepare as such, because I think my first moot was a general knowledge test on the law for a researcher, and you can't really prepare anything. It's just how much you know. And I am not sure about other moots, but there was something that had happened in my first moot. But if you have rules as to what the researcher's test will be about, then it should basically pertain to your moot court proposition. So make sure that you know your moot court proposition like in and out. Is fluent English necessary for moots? Well, you are on a time constraint and you need to cover a lot in a small amount of time. So if you are fluent, then you will be able to speak well. And also I feel that if you are fluent, then the chances of you having the judge's attention to yourself rather than them getting bored during your orals is much more than if you're not fluent. Other than that, I think speakers are also judged on the way they speak and how they speak and the qualities of their speaking skills. If you're someone who stammers or stutters while speaking or is nervous while speaking, then being a researcher would be beneficial for the team as well, because I think fluency is a little important when you are going for a moot. How to qualify the induction round? So the induction round is basically you preparing a memorial of your proposition, and if your memorial is good enough, you get inducted into the society. After the inductions, you have to prepare for oral rounds, and on the basis of your oral scores are you given a rank, and on the basis of the ranks you bid for the best moots. So the memorial percentage of your overall rank is only 30% and your orals is 70%. So again, following up on the previous question, speaking well is really important. My first induction rounds, I messed up in my orals, which is why my rank took a significant turn. But yeah, make sure your orals are very good. Have you won any moots? So I had done a Christ University moot on constitutional law, and yes, we stood first in that. Other than that, I've done the LUD insolvency and bankruptcy moot. I think it's gonna be linked here. You can check it out. I describe my entire experience and my results as well. Which moot do you enjoy the most? Civil, criminal, corporate, etc. I have only done constitutional law and insolvency and bankruptcy until now, but I would really like to try a criminal law moot because my interest lies in criminal side. So let's see if I get a chance. So those are the first set of questions that I've answered in this video, and I'll answer the next set of questions in another video, that is the part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I answered some of your questions. If you have any other questions, do let me know in the comments. I'd love to answer. But thanks for watching. That's about it. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.